Hello trainers and welcome to another video, this time featuring my battles to veteran. So we're gonna have quite the time today, but before we hop into this video, be sure to like this video and then before you go and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't for more Pokemon Go action. So I was having quite the blast a few days ago with that Togepi Hando Cat, so I was like, why not, let's play it in the Master League. So yeah, I fully powered up and let's see how well it performs alongside Kyogre as our closer, because everyone seems to have double steel or double ground, so Kyogre seems a very solid choice, and especially now with the rising of Yveltal, something like that. And we're gonna have Mewtwo with a little bit of spice, replacing that Focus Blast that I had in my previous videos with that amazing and one and only Thunderbolt. Yeah, we're gonna hit hard those Togekisses, those Kyogres, those Yveltals. So yeah, let's see how well we do against the first opponent. We're starting off with Togekiss against the Swampert. Okay, Swamperts are not a common Pokemon to use, but are totally worth it if you are going to face something like a Dialga. You can safely bait shields. Yeah, it's safely because no one is actually expecting you to go for the bait, and then you can absolutely go ahead, take even the Iron Head and then go for that Earthquake. Yeah, Swampert is super good in the meta. So we're gonna go with Flamethrower against the Swampert because we want to take that before they finish us off, and I'm going to go for the Switch just in case they have a Dragon type at the back, so that amount of HP can still get really useful for us. And they decide to go in with Togekiss. That's fine with me. Let's see if we can land this Thunderbolt. No, we cannot. First attempt was a fail, and right here they will now switch to that Dialga, which is just fine by me. We can go safely with double side strike, and if you're thinking, yeah, but you could go with Focus Blast, well, they sealed it anyways. So we're gonna go now with our Togekiss because we want to get that Dialga as slow as we can. So that's why we're shielding, not to get it to no HP, just to go as slow as possible. They decide to go for another move before we fire off an Ancient Power, I guess, but that was not the case at all. And right here Kyogre can just do the favor for us. So let's see now what they have at the back. Let's go with the Togekiss. Okay, battlers, let's go with the Surf. This is gonna be super close, I guess. Now we have to go for that Surf to finish it off, but they still have one more Pokemon at the back, or not, yes, they have one more. So we are absolutely gonna finish it off, but is this enough to finish off the match? Here comes Dialga, and the Surf is going, boom, down goes Dialga, and we're gonna take the first win for this video, really solid. So let's move forward to the next one. We're facing a normal form Mewtwo, and we're gonna get the first side strike. We're gonna allow it to hit us because we can absolutely survive it. It's not a Thunderbolt. So we are gonna go now for the Ancient Power, and I'm pretty comfortable here to shield because I know they cannot farm me down, and even if they shield, so they have to fire off another move. So it's all good by me. So here comes Ancient Power, and we're just gonna force them to go for their charge attack, and at this point my Mewtwo can safely farm it down with one Psycho Cut, so we are having some energy stored up just in case something really weird emerges, and they have a Garchomp. Okay, that made me wonder, what do you have back there? It is definitely not a Steel type, it is definitely not a Giratina or anything, so let's see what do you have. I'm deciding here to let that go because I know that I can survive an Earth Power or an Outrage, and in Master League they cannot farm down that easy with Mud Shots, so let's go with another Side Strike, and they have a Rhyperior, so we're gonna force the quit here, and we're gonna take another victory. Let's face now an Obstagoon in the Master League Classic. Okay, it's not the worst Pokemon to use, but against the Togekiss, yeah, it is absolutely getting walled, so we're having the upper hand here. Here comes the Ancient Power, we can safely take it, and I decide to go for the Side Strike here, not the Thunderbolt, because I know they're gonna shield, but they decide to take it. Okay, after that I'm just gonna go ahead and farm it down, and because I'm expecting that Obstagoon to return, I will go for the Overfarm just to bait out a shield with a potential Focus Blast. Who knows? Perhaps that works. Let's go now with the Thunderbolt, second time to use it, and of course it gets blocked because it could be, to be honest, a Focus Blast at that point, and they decide to go in now with the Dialga. Okay, I'm having a blast here because I try to go for the Flamethrower, we lag a bit, and it's okay in the end because we can absolutely seal this Dialga and then go for that Flamethrower. Of course, the Ancient Power could be the most obvious choice because they have an Obstagoon at the back, no reason for them to let that go. And we're gonna go now for our Kyogre here, let the Draco Meteor hit us. I have no problem with that since I can keep my shield alive and well for my Togekiss because I know that the Obstagoon is coming, so we can absolutely beat it down with charms. And yeah, fast attack down a Pokemon is always fun, and why not do that in Master League as well? So Night Slash, not a biggie, so we're gonna take the win here with pure charms. They decided to go for the last second counter. I was just gonna farm down anyways, and they get the boost at the final second. Wow, that was pretty not fun for them. But GG, well played, really playing till the end. And they have a Giratina up in the lead. So I decide to go ahead and stay in a bit. I want to absolutely get rid of that Dialga because I do not have a solid answer to that except my Togekiss. And yeah, if they do not get baited with my Side Strike, I still have the Thunderbolt, and we cannot do a lot against the Dragons. So let's go now with the switch immediately because I know that I will not need my Mewtwo in this match that much. So let's go with the Rock Slide. I like to go through because we can survive that. And here comes another one, and right here I will try to go for a Focus Blast bait. So I will go now with the Side Strike, but I do not have Focus Blast. You cannot absorb that, they will take it. And we can go for another one immediately, doing a lot of damage to the Giratina. They decide to let it go. That makes sense because we have the Togekiss still alive, and they know that even if they block that, they cannot do much against the Togekiss. So we're gonna bring our Kyogre into the fight to go with some really heavy hitting waterfalls. And we're just gonna bail out to Togekiss because we want that Ancient Power to take out their last shield before anything else. So let's say to shield it, of course, and now we're both even on shields. All we need now is a double surf, and to be honest, we can take the moves. So it is really looking like a GG for us. So here comes the move, and we're just gonna finish off the match eventually. And if you like and enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel because we really have some really fun stuff here. And if you enjoy that Mewtwo Thunderbolt thing, yeah, be sure to hit that like button before you go because it is really fun, and you're gonna see more Thunderbolt action soon, keep that in mind. We are also having that veteran mark reached later on, so stay tuned. And let's next match everyone against this Dialga. Okay, in this one I prefer to go straight for the Flamethrower because to be honest Dialga can survive that Ancient Power and still go for a move, so the Iron Head is not gonna be allowed to pass through. So let's go now with the Flamethrower. Are they gonna block? This is gonna get interesting. Yeah, they are blocking. Awesome for us. And in this scenario I'm like, okay, just let it go. It is just an Iron Head, we're gonna faint, and then our Thunderbolter can absolutely get ahead on energy. So let's see now what they have back there. Is this the Lugia matchup? No, it's a Groudon, okay. Let's go now with the Side Strikes after we overfarm a lot. Of course, I'm not expecting a shield because whatever we throw him except the Ice Beam cannot one-hit KO. So we're just gonna take this move now. It is just a Fire Punch that was too early, I suppose. So now we'll switch out to Kyogre before they farm more energy. And they have a Mewtwo at the back, so we are safely... we are looking too safe right now because the Side Strike can be taken and they do not have Thunderbolt or anything. So let's go now with Surf. They're gonna block and then we're gonna go for another one. Yeah, soon enough, here it is. So down goes that Mewtwo, and we can finish off the match with Kyogre because, yeah, Groudon, not a biggie. Okay, here comes another veteran, and we are on the set number 2. Okay, we're facing the Excadrill. Okay, really solid for us. Let's go now with our Kyogre here because we can absolutely farm it down. Look at that, and we can take 2 drill runs. I'm not eager in keeping my Kyogre alive, so I just wanted to just survive to maintain the switch advantage and perhaps go for a move because, yeah, a Surf can charge up real fast. So here comes the Garchomp. Okay, we still have the Togekiss for that, so doing some chip damage really helps out just in case they have something like a Fire Blast. But that's a Dragon Tail version. Wow, that's super interesting. I saw some really interesting Dragon Tail Groudon users as well. So they decided to go with the Rock Slide of the Melmetal. Okay, I was like, what the heck, why not? let's go. So let's go now with the flamethrower, and we're gonna go in there with Mewtwo. And yeah, they do not know that we have Focus Blast. So here comes the Rock Slide. Okay, I'm eager to see how they react to my Side Strike. I do not remember how this unfolds, so let's go with the Side Strike. We're gonna do a lot of damage either way. And yeah, look at that. Wow, we just need one more for a resisting move. So here comes the Garchomp. Okay, we got the Side Strikes. Down goes the Garchomp and the Melmetal again. So let's go with that Side Strike. They cannot finish us off with one Rock Slide, so they need more than that. So I will force them to go for a move here because they're getting low on HP. So that's why I threw in there my Togekiss. And at this point they are shieldless, so they cannot charge up to a double charge move. So we're gonna go ahead and use the final Side Strike, take out that Melmetal, and we're gonna take the Wind Trainers. So let's face the next opponent with a Dialga. Okay, so let's go now straight flamethrower as always. Let's see how well that goes. So we're gonna block. Yeah, normally playing this matchup, and I will go now with the flamethrower. If they let that go, Dialga is down and we have nothing to worry about. But they decide to block. Okay, same thing like before. I decide to let that go because yeah, Arrowhead is not biggie at this point. We can still farm down with Mewtwo with a double of Psycho Cuts. So they decide to bring that Giratina into the fight, and with energy ahead, Mewtwo can absolutely turn around this matchup. So I decide to let that go because that was too early to be a Shadow Ball, and there is no reason for them to go for a Shadow Ball. So here comes the Ominous Wind, and we can go for another one. So now let's see what they have at the back because we are switching out, and I guess they are switching out as well after that shield. No, they decide to stay in. Oh my, what do you have? This is gonna get really interesting. They bait us with that Ominous Wind. Okay. And right here I will go now with my Surf. Oh, they survived. Wow. And they have a Landorus. Oh no. Can we survive the move? This is gonna be super close. And we can, trainers. Wow. Look at that bulk that the purple Kyogre is flexing. So we have more than a Surf to unleash. So we're gonna take the win to that 1 HP Giratina. And another victory. So we are gonna fight the next trainer right now against a Giratina, the pure dragon, actually pure dragon, pure ghost. It is not pure at all. Let's face it with our Togekiss. I know that a lot of Giratinas go straight Ominous, actually charge up to a Shadow Ball, then go Ominous Wind, and I'm aware of that, so I will try to take that risk of accepting the Ominous Wind and then finish it off. So they bail out, actually they bring out the Melmetal, no switches yet, and now they switch into the Groudon. So we're gonna go for that Side Strike because I'm pretty comfortable that we can finish it off with a double Side Strike, and if we can take a shield, that's a bonus since Kyogre can absolutely melt down both the Groudon and the Melmetal. And yeah, let's see how well that unfolds for us. So Side Strike, oof, taking both shields, and still we can survive it because that's a Fire Punch. Wow. And yeah, the timer is up, so Kyogre is coming into the fight. Yeah, that has to be a Fire Punch, but I'm not willing to risk it. Just gonna block and then finish off the match with my Kyogre. Are they gonna live? Yes, they are gonna live. So Hector is gonna be our next opponent against Melmetal, the most horrible lead ever. Let's see if we can outcome. Let's see if we can have a positive outcome out of this. So, Rock Slide, okay, bring it on, we can take those. I will go for the Focus Blast bait again. Let's see if we can take a shield, because switching in a Mewtwo on Steel type, yeah, people absolutely think about that. So here comes the Togekiss, let's go with the Thunderbolt, boom, it connected. Okay, dealing a lot of damage, obviously. So let's go now with the Kyogre option, because we can straight farm it down with one Waterfall without them risking using a charge move. And okay, let's see now what they decide to bring, and it's a Melmetal. Okay, I was not expecting that, to be honest, and that makes me think that whatever there is at the back is not another Steel type or a Dragon. So we're gonna go right straight ahead with the Surf, and perhaps they have a Groudon. Yeah, they do have a Groudon, switching in the Groudon, and that was definitely a Fire Punch, so I'm just gonna take that. No reason at all to shield. And they are not leaving. Okay, so I'm committed to the farm down here because They wanted to go for the Fire Punch bait, which is kinda weird for me. But yeah, down goes the Groudon, and we have a double surf ready to go and finish off that Melmetal. So that's another GG for us. Why not? Are you enjoying this team so far? Because I really do. And it seems like it has a lot of utilization. Did I say that correctly? Perhaps. So, Togekiss against Yveltal. This is the final match, trainers. And let's see. We're having the most positive lead ever. And they decide to go in with Giratina. What? Okay, I'll take it. So, here comes the Ominous Wind. I blocked the wrong move, but I want to maintain my Togekiss alive for now. Let's go now with the Ancient Power. They decide to take it. Okay, down goes the Giratina anyways. So, what do you have back there now? Let's see. Not the Yveltal for sure. And it's an Excadrill. Okay, I know that now that my Mewtwo is no use at all, but we have the Thunderbolt, everyone. And are they expecting this? Let's see. Here goes the Thunderbolt. Charging it up. Look at that, 90%. Not bad, right? Let's go now with the Side Strike. Okay, they use a shield on the Side Strike. Yeah, Mewtwo absolutely looking pretty good with Thunderbolt. You're not gonna need that Fox Blast because you can still bait shields from Steel types as a safe swap. So we're gonna go in there with Togekiss. And if you saw that in the entire video, I was always having at least one shield on my Mewtwo because I want to have some play on it. So the Excadrill will not be a match for us, and we're gonna take the victory, the final one for this video. I hope you enjoyed that amazing streak that we had, and let's see the outcome here. So here comes the win, the final. Let's see the 5-0 again, and the shiny Reggie. Are you kidding me? If you are not gonna like and subscribe to the channel for that only reason, I don't know what will make you do that. So be sure to like and subscribe, and let's catch this horrible Regigigas. Okay, I'm bad at throwing balls at this point. And are you enjoying this team? This is my real question for you, everyone. Be sure to write down in the comments your thoughts. What would you improve, and perhaps we can get more helpful through this channel if we exchange some ideas, I guess. Okay, here comes the Regigigas. So that's it, trainers. I hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure that I'll catch you up into the next one. Take care, everyone.